Alright guys, welcome back. I have emerged from my little cave here, and I am excited to start making our way one step closer to the Pokemon League. I actually did fly to Slateport, no, Lily Cove. I always get those two confused, the two coastal cities. And I deleted Dive. Can we fly here? Because we've been here? No, we can't. Okay. I almost didn't want to try because I didn't want to do it if we could, but um, the city is blanketed in a profusion of colorful blooms. It plays host to the Grand Pokemon League. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Actually, you know what? I don't think we really need to even fly. Since we're already pretty close as it is, I guess we could fly a little closer, but it'll give me a chance to talk, and that's always a good thing, right? Um, I will use some super repels, of course, though. I dive into my own little private beach here. I didn't mean to do that. What am I trying to do? There we go. Um, so I did teach Waterfall to Eve instead of um, Super Repel, Super Repel. Targets are like they're not all in alphabetical order because new ones still go to the bottom, but most of them are. Um, so yeah, she knows Waterfall instead of Dive. I don't think we're gonna need Dive anymore, except to maybe, go to a few areas. Thank you, game. Okay. That timing, I promise I didn't plan that. That timing could not have been better. Okay. Well, luckily we can just fly to Route 125, 129 rather, save some time anyway, and go from there. I don't think we need Dive to reach the waterfall here. If we do, I'll have to get rid of like Hyper Beam or something. Um, but anyway, hopefully we don't need any more HM moves. We might need like Strength or something. We'll see. To get through Victory Road. If we do, I'll just teach one of our Pokemon Strength. I did think about going back and getting Zigzagoon, but I don't know. I think it's just better to do it this way. And I'm pretty sure we've already done all the diving here. I apologize if not. I know I went south and then west. I assume I went east as well. I think I did. I feel like I did. I know I did the first pass through, and we were just kind of doing surface training. I'm just hoping I came back and did any of the secret dive spots, but that might have been how we actually got to that one secret place. Alright, well, as you may recall, there's not much to see and do in this part of Evergrande. Or Evergrande, I think is how you pronounce it. I heard it in the anime at one point. Alright. Eve, you are up. Here we go. Of course, Whaler can also learn Waterfall, but he is in the PC right now. As much as I've enjoyed doing all the contests, and I'm glad we have Breloom and Wailord now, and a North, I really am excited just to have the good old team back and to get started on this next part of the game. Evergrande City, the paradise of flowers, the sea, and Pokemon. Sounds nice. Don't think there are any secret bases here. I don't know if, I wonder if you can actually come out of that cave, like in the water. I don't know, probably not, but that'd be really cool if you could. Just make sure there's nothing like to the right there. Just to double check. Don't want to miss anything. We may actually find, I think there's at least one TM. Ooh, 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 sneaky, sneaky. What? Oh, I was sure I could go on there. It looks like a little path, doesn't it? Like in two directions even? Oh well. Apparently that's just the way the game is designed. That would have been cool though. Even just to find like a max revive or something there. I'm going to use another repel because we'll be going to the cave very soon. Didn't buy more repels, but we should be okay. A long and harrowing trip down Victory Road. It's like reliving the path one has traveled in life. You, young man, believe in your Pokemon and take your best shot. Thank you, that's the plan. The Pokemon League is just beyond Victory Road. You've come this far, what choice do you have but to keep going? I never really noticed there were little like columns of water here. Very soothing. Cool if there were like fish there. The Victory Road is the place where many strong trainers gather from all over the world. They use Pokemon from other regions as well as from Hoenn, so we can't let our guard down even for a second. Oh, that's gonna be cool. I really hope there are lots of Pokemon there. One part of me thinks it's kind of cool to have like the Pokemon, like the maxed out Pokemon and the evolved forms of Pokemon you've been facing the whole game. But on the other hand, I think it's actually a lot cooler when you don't know what they're gonna have. Kind of like in the Gen 6 Victory Road, there was all kinds of cool Pokemon to face. All right, here we go. I like the music, very appropriate. I do see waterfalls, but not sure if we can get to them or not. Deeper into the cave we go. And we do need strength. Called it. Okay, well. Who should we teach strength to? Who would mind it the least, I guess, is the question. So many TMs. I'm glad I have them, but they are a pain to go through. Okay, so we have 3 choices. I think, I mean, I gave Ford the expert belt again. So it's really great to have all the coverage moves, because like strength is not super effective against anything, unless you're in an inverse battle. Whereas Earthquake and Stone Edge are great against a lot, so it kind of like defeats the purpose almost. But let's go with Stone Edge, I guess. There probably aren't any Pokemon that resist fire fighting, and well, I guess there are, like Gyarados, for example. So maybe I should have kept Stone Edge, but whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Kind of want like our full team with all their best moves for this challenge, especially because I have no idea what level they're going to be at. We could be under level. I kind of hope we are, but nice they put a boulder right here at the start, so that if you don't have strength or Pokemon that can learn it, you know to go back right away. Hopefully that means it's the only move we'll need here. That and Surf, of course. I didn't come all this way to lose now. That possibility doesn't exist. All right, if you say so. Our first battle in Victory Road. Let's do it. Ace Trainer Albert and the Sigilyph, a Psychic and Flying type. But yeah, given the choice, I'd rather have a real team with maybe not their ideal movesets than I would have like an HM Pokemon that we really couldn't use except for that. Alright, so let's Mega Evolve, and we will use our best attack. Good old return, although good new return, I should say. Still fairly new. And I didn't see what that attack was there. Oh, Gravity, okay. I don't know why that was useful. Gravity, I think, increases the accuracy of all moves, and it makes flying Pokemon grounded. But because I Mega Evolved, I wasn't grounded anyway, so I don't know if it was trying to ground me in order to, it doesn't know any ground attacks, I don't think, so I don't know. Critical hit, okay, so, ironically, if he had gone for that the first turn, he might have actually beaten my Mega Altaria, which would have been pretty impressive, with the crit. So, oh, and a Rhyperior, huh, maybe this is the guy that had the Rhyperior we were talking about. Okay, so I could switch, maybe I should switch. His return is not going to do a lot, but I definitely don't want to lose this. I think we're okay though switching into Melodic because we do have Roselia if need be. So, and Roselia I'm sure is faster. So we may have to use some more berries to heal after this, but we will need less revives, so evens out. And we'll get more XP because now they both get full XP, which again I don't really like as a change. I think it's kind of cool when they all have the same total amount of experience to kind of spread around. But alright, so Stone Edge has a better chance of missing than it does of critting. Let's just play it safe and use Surf. I could try to be a little bit cautious here and take my time and use the recovers, but yeah, I figured a Surf, even through Solid Rocket's ability, was going to be a one-hit knockout. Rhyperior just does not have good special defense. Just like the Rhyhorn and Rhydon we've been facing so far. Impossible, I lost. Yes, you did. Definitely a formidable opponent. Hopefully they're all that good. But not formidable enough. Been a while since I've had to use one of these, I think. Alright, time to heal up and press onward. We'll keep Ava out for a little while longer. Could be some double battles too, that'd be really cool. I'd be surprised if there wasn't at least like one double battle. Alright, so take notes, there are 2 ways to go. I'm going to go this way, and it's a dead end, so that makes sense. Wonder if there are any items here as well. I know there's at least one TM we want. And, yeah, I guess technically our team doesn't have like their best movesets anyway, it's just their best movesets at this time. Max Repel, that makes 3. Because some of their moves we can't even teach them until after we beat the Pokemon League. I think there's probably more up at the top there. But I do want to have our best movesets we can at the time going into the Elite Four. Luckily you don't need any HMs when you're facing the Elite Four. This seemingly infinite and harsh road lives up to its name of victory. Oh, I sure hope so, for me at least. I always thought it was kind of cheating when like Erica and Lieutenant Surge in Gen 1 had like a cut bush in front of there, like And their Pokemon didn't no-cut, so it's like, how do they get in? Have one of their underlings do it? But, ooh, an Ice type. This could be bad. Let's give it a try, though. We'll Mega Evolve, so we'll at least get rid of our double weakness to Ice and only have a single weakness. Ghost and Ice, nothing we have is super effective against it, but let's see how much Return can do. Luckily, Frostlass does not have the best defenses. It is pretty fast, though. And we are confused, oh no. But yeah, like I've said before, if I was a gym leader and you could do that, I would just have like all of the HM things in front of it. So my opponents would have to use like Rock Smash and Flash, and that just doesn't seem fair. So it's like it shouldn't be able for anyone to do it. Alright, so Shadow Ball, that'll do some damage. Let's see how much though. Good, okay. Luckily our special defense is coming in handy there. Confused again. Alright, let's try to recover now. I didn't want to do it last time because I actually lost a battle. The first one I ever lost on screen. By playing kind of that way and not just going for my attacking move when I had the chance. But here I think we have so much defense. Wow, come on, really? Okay, sorry Ava, that was just a ton of bad luck. That was what, three confusion rolls in a row? That's like a 1 in 8 chance, but it happens. Okay, so let's see. Against a Ghost and Ice type, I could use Slate, but it's kind of ironic because Ice is good against, Steel is good against Ice, but Ghost is good against Psychic. I could use Ford. Let's use Ford. So even though a fighting move will not be effective at all against it, because while Ice is weak to fighting, Ghost is immune to it, so it's a good type combination in that regard. Frostlass is going to be weak to Flare Blitz. And Captivate, what is this going to do? Special attack harshly fail, so I guess I thought we'd be using a special move, a Flamethrower or Fire Blast or something, but Frostlass was very wrong, or its trainer was very wrong, and Frostlass has paid the price. Alright, I am going to keep our Pokemon healed as we go though, because as you guys have seen, some of these battles can be very tough. Actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we keep the rule that I'll heal up after every other battle, or after 2 Pokemon faint maybe? Just to make it a little more challenging and just to make the Let's Play keep going on. Hopefully we don't regret that. Oh, so we came... Oh, okay, full circle. Oh no, we went up there. I'm a moron. Okay, we came up this way, right. Derp. Alright, so Cavern 1. You can't go down the hole from the front. I don't like that. That seems unnecessary. And, oh! So it looks like apparently you need Flash in some of these areas as well. Oh, an Ultra Ball, cool. Not, you don't really need it to see, but, it's so annoying. Who can learn Flash? I kind of want to use Flash though, just because, like, for the sake of the, the Let's Play here. Now is Flash a T? Oh, Flash is a TM. Okay, that's cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a little bit tricky here. Yes, we are going to teach Slate Flash instead of Rock Polish. I should probably teach it to Rosellian instead of one of its coverage moves, but we'll see. Hopefully we can use it once for the whole cave. If we have to keep going up and down ladders and reusing it, I'll just teach it to Lily then. But if we can do it as a one-time thing, I will go ahead and teach him Rock Polish again. I kind of like, Flash is just kind of one of the annoying moves, so I kind of wish it, especially because it's not an HM now, they should have just made it, like for secret areas, like, if the tombs and all where the legendary Pokemon are, if those had Flash I wouldn't mind, because they're kind of optional bonus areas, but I'm not sure I really like it being here in Victory Road. It's kind of becomes an annoyance then. Something to slow us down. Alright, anyway, we do have strength, so we could push this boulder aside. Do we want to? I don't really see why not. Alright, forward, thank you. So this seems pretty easy, actually. I was worried we'd have to like push this boulder back up the other way or something, but does not seem to be the case. Can't go that way. Well, a little bit of a puzzle here. Doesn't seem like a tough one, though. We have found a PP up. Okay, I would gladly take that. Sure we can use that on some of our moves at some point. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but Shouldn't really affect anything. And I see an expert up there. They're usually very tough trainers. Arguably the toughest trainer class in the game, besides like gym leaders and Elite Four and all. Your luck is about to run out. Your fate is to fall before me. Is that so? Alright, bring it on. Expert Bryn. I like that name. And her Hitmontop. Gen 2 Pokemon. Pure Fighting type. So it could be pretty good for me, because we are not weak to fighting, since Psychic resists it, and since Headbutt is super effective. I don't think Hitmontop is too fast, that's why I didn't use Rock Polish. And a one-hit knockout. It is, I think, fairly defensive, actually, or kind of sort of defensive, maybe. It's actually pretty common in competitive battling for a while, in double battles, because it can learn Fake Out and has the ability Intimidate. But now it's been completely usurped by Incineroar, which is just too good if you ask me, because it has U-Turn, Intimidate, great typing, good defenses, Roar, Fake Out. It's like the perfect double battle assisting Pokemon, which I guess maybe was the goal when they made it, but they actually didn't give it Intimidate at first. It wasn't until it got its secret ability that it had Intimidate, so I think that was really broken Incineroar. Alright, well hopefully when we go up here we still have Flash active. Or we don't need Flash up here, I guess. I could jump down here, but I think we've been down there, so let's keep going up here instead. I've made it this far a couple times, but the last stretch is so long. The last stretch? Oh, don't tell me we're already at the last stretch. Hopefully we're just getting started. I'm just having fun now. Alright, so Mawile is a Steel and Fairy type, so Meteor Mash is evenly effective against it, actually. But Earthquake is super effective, so because Slate doesn't get like some super bonus to Meteor Mash like Altaria does, or like Dan has Boom Burst's super high base power, it is better in this case to use our super effective coverage move. Wonder if he'll use like a Hyper Potion or something. Nope, he did not, and that is that. I actually wouldn't mind if they had like 3 or 4 Pokemon, might make it a little more exciting, even if they were a little bit lower level. 1 or 2 Pokemon, no matter how tough they are, usually aren't too hard to beat. My dream ends here again. Oh, sorry, dude. Well, maybe you should get more than 1 Pokemon. It's like, you know, like those guys that always just use their starter the whole way, which actually is probably not the worst strategy in the world, unfortunately. But also definitely not the best strategy in the world. What's down here? Oh, another Delinquent it looks like. You looking alright for a kid? I can totally get into this. Or maybe he's looking for a fight. Might have misread that too soon. Oh, Houndoom, that's cool. One of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, Dark and Fire type. Little squishy, but a very good attacker, or special attacker as well. Alright, and being Fire type and Dark type, our stab moves are not very effective. I probably should use... Let's use Earthquake. Okay, good, we are faster. I was kind of surprised. I thought Houndoom was pretty fast, but I guess being a few levels lower, it was not fast enough. But I didn't waste a turn on Rock Polish then. And Shiftry. Shiftry is Gen 3. Grass and Dark type, so Meteor Mash is our best bet. So yeah, Meteor Mash is base power 90, plus Stab is, what, 45, so 135. Plus our Metal Claw is like, I don't know, about 160, a little over. So Earthquake doubled is 120, or sorry, is 200, when it is super effective. Going back to the Mawile again. And it's more accurate too, so definitely the move to use there. Alright, so let's, I don't want to miss anything. Get on my bike here. I'm glad they don't play the bicycle music. I kind of didn't like that. Always a little annoying when you'd be in like a really cool dungeon like this. Oh, okay. We'll just use Flash to Lily then. I'm not using it right now anyway. And then you'd have like this super cheery, inappropriate bicycle music. No, not Slate. Plus Lily can probably do without a coverage move. It'd be nice to have, but Poison Grass and Ghost probably have pretty good coverage, if not perfect coverage. I'm sure there's something it's not good against, but let's get rid of Dazzling Gleam. I'm trying to think what that would be. So against poison types, maybe a poison and what was this ghost? Poison and normal? No, it's not really poison and normal type. Poison and dark type, so like uh, what's it called? Scruppies evolved form. I can picture Trapion. Um, so against Trapion would be one of the few that I would need Dazzling Gleam for perfect coverage of. But not too many. Having said that, watch me face a Drapion here. Max Elixir, very cool. That'll max out one of our, no, that'll restore all our power points. With our Leopard Berries, we didn't really need that, but for the exploration of it, I see water over there. Hopefully the cave doesn't flood while we're here. There are no tides here, unlike Shoal Cave. Time to burn another repel. Oh, I see a psychic, what do they call it, brains and brawn. I see. Okay, this is just bad design here. It's nitpicking, but this game has no very few major flaws, so I'm gonna pick on its minor flaws. Having to go around this hole, especially on a bike, is just annoying. Like, just make it so you can go down the ladder from either side, like the old caves used to be. That was a change for the worse that hopefully they'll undo once they get to next gen. Alright, the leaf flash again, please. Thank you. Ah, much better. Alright, and here are those two trainers. No, these are two cool trainers. Okay, a cool couple. That's cool too. Let's try Slade and Lily together. They should be a good team. Not too many like combo things on my team. Besides like Earthquake and Altaria, but even then, once Altaria Mega Evolves, it loses its immunity, so... We're an invincible combination. We'll be burned into your memory. If you're a cute trainer, I wonder how long you can hold out against my attack. Alright, let's find out then, shall we? I would love for them to have more than 2 Pokemon, but yeah, I would be also very shocked. Jude and Rory. Hey, Jude. Oh, and they have the 2 fossil Pokemon. Armaldo and Cradily. That's cool. Alright. What else is cool is that they are both weak to Steel-type moves. So the question is, they both will resist... well, no, actually, Cradily is even from Poison types. And from Grass types. So actually, Grass and Rock is kind of a cool combination. It's funny because Grass and Rock have a ton of weaknesses, but they actually cancel out a lot of weaknesses. Poison, Ground, Fire, not Bug, I guess. But, okay, so let's go for, I say Grass. Let's go for Meteor Mash against Armaldo. And we'll go for, actually let's double up into Armaldo. That's kind of the best strategy. That way if for some reason Meteor Mash does not knock it out in one hit, which it probably will, we'll be able to finish it off. Yep. And then even if it does knock it out, as it did, Giga Drain just gets redirected into Cradily then. And Cradily is pretty slow. So we do get to go first. And this will not be a knockout. No, not by a long shot. Gastro Acid, which I think makes our ability useless. Which, again, you guys, how do you expect to fight the Pokemon League? Like the, I will say I was much more impressed. No. I was much more impressed with the AI for the contest, which was like spot on. Like, that's how the AI should be for the main game, but for whatever reason, it is not. Even the gym leaders and all seem to not have the best AI. Hopefully, like, the champion Elite Four will be different, but I'm not holding my breath. We'll see. Alright, level 48, our new highest Pokemon. Maybe we'll switch out Slate then for somebody else. Although Lily's getting up there too. Ah, what happened? I'm so terribly sorry, milady. Alright, well, you guys gave it your best shot. Actually, they're all pretty high levels. Let's keep Slate out for a little bit. And once again, it is time to sail the not-so-open seas. Any cool Pokemon here? I haven't really checked that out yet, have I? Well, all kinds of Pokemon. Hariyama, Sableye, a Medicham, looks like Larence. Definitely some cool Pokemon you can fight here. Which is good, because that's kind of the place you want to come back to fight, to train. Ah, look where we are. One of the tunnels, that's cool. Woohoo, what is this? 29, Psychic, okay. Won't really be using that, but, yeah, good to have. Might be able to use it at some point for something. Just curious who can learn it. I know Metagross can, maybe Lily can? I think she can learn, like, extrasensory through breeding, maybe? Oh, right bottom. So I wish when you sorted by alphabet, it would just be like an auto sort by alphabet where it would always be sorted by alphabet. Nope, just Metagross, and he is more... Maybe Roserade can. But even so, I looked up a long time ago, and Psychic does not have great coverage. It's only good against poison and fighting. We already have fairy types for fighting, and there just aren't that many poison types. Alright, back in we go. And once again, have to use Flash. Alright. So yeah, it's nice when you come back here to kind of do your last minute training before the Elite Four to have some formidable foes to get some good experience. I have no time for idle talk. Let us see your conviction. Alright, let's do it. I did watch a cool YouTube video once of a guy who was trying to see if he could like lock himself into a Pokemon game, like where there was nothing he could do. So he gave away all his money. He only had an Electrode. I'm not sure how he did. I guess he had like 2 Pokemon with him to get through Victory Road and then released it, but I'm not sure how you release it with the HM move. Yeah, I don't know how he did that. I have to look again to see. It was in one of the original versions. Now I'm pretty sure it's not possible. I think literally if you like, run out of money, somebody like the Pokemon Center just like gives you money or something, or gives you free Pokeballs or something like that. But so all his Electrode had was self-destruct, and the way he managed to beat it was by having the HM or the TM for Flash. And by teaching it Flash, he could use Flash on I think that's what he did on like other Voltorb that had self-destruct. Like, there's no Voltorb, no, it was like Graveler I think that had self-destruct, and by using Flash on them, they oh, interesting. Oops, what am I doing? It must have been incredibly tedious, like an exercise in tedium. Hopefully he had like a good TV series to watch while he was doing it, but he eventually did get enough experience to get another move with Electrode. I guess if he had been too high of a level, it wouldn't have really helped too many. Not too tough of a puzzle here. One more, I guess. A little hard to see with the three-dimensionality of it. Alright, and there we go. TM35 Flamethrower. Been wanting that one for a while. Alright. Well, I haven't been really using the 3DS's actual 3D feature. Let me turn it on for a second. Ooh, actually, yeah, I guess because you guys aren't seeing the real screen, so it doesn't really even do much for you. But I don't really use it myself because I actually watch the big screen when I play. I've never really been a big fan of like 3D stuff. Once there's like full immersive VR, then sure. But I just never. I liked doing like 3D IMAX when I was a kid. My nanny used to take us to the science center near here, and we always get to see all the really cool IMAX presentations, and usually in 3D. Alright, let me just sort again, because of this not being sorted. Now that I have the option, it's annoying me. My brain keeps thinking like, oh, it's alphabetical, and then it's not. So I do want to teach it to Ava at some point, but we're going to keep Fly for now, just because it's so useful. But we will replace it with Flamethrower before we take on the Pokemon League, because Return is a great stab attack, and like I said, any Pokemon that resists, or almost any Pokemon that resists Return as a Fairy type move, will be weak to either Flamethrower or Earthquake or both. And at that point, there's just no reason to have a Dragon move or a Flying move. Stan has Fire Blast, which is also pretty cool, but usually I tend to go with the lower power, more accurate moves. It's funny, I almost always go for the more powerful move, except when it's accuracy. If it's like a recoil damage or lower defenses, I usually am just like, you know, hey, best defense is a good offense, let's do it. But when you can miss, sometimes it means the best offense turns out to being no offense, and then you get hit anyway, and it's just not good all around. Although, I don't know, part of as the Let's Plays, kind of having those really powerful moves makes it a little more interesting, so maybe I will do some more powerful, less accurate moves. Maybe in future Let's Plays, we'll see how it goes. I train together with my whole family, every one of us. I'm not losing to anyone. I bet I know who this guy is. Yes, Ace Trainer Vito. If you guys think back to the Win Straits, and they were all like, you know, Victor and Victoria and Vicky, and Vito fits right in. And he has 3 Pokemon. That's cool. I like that. So awesome. And level 44. Okay. Now I'm sure Electrode is faster, so this is the perfect time to Rock Polish. But Vito here, he really is that good. He is one step ahead of us here, using Levitate, or using his move called, I wasn't watching the move. See, it's funny, my brain like registered it, but I've already forgotten. Is it called Levitate? I think Magnet Rise, that's it. Use Magnet Rise to make its ability Levitate. Although I don't know, does it make the ability levitate or does it just levitate? It might just levitate. But either way, it is now immune to its only weakness, which would be ground attacks, which was my plan. Um, but on the bright side, at least I'm faster, so it wasn't a total loss there. It still helps me out. Now, if I had gone for Earthquake right away, then I would have been a waste of a turn because it wouldn't have been affected. So now I can at least use Zen Headbutt. Meteor Mash is not very effective against electric types, but Zen Headbutt is evenly effective. And because we're faster, we have a chance to flinch. There we go. Alright, take that, Vito. And another hit. Yeah, before we face the Pokemon League, I do have to look up where you get the wide lens. I do want to use that, I think. Darmanitan, oh, okay. So again, I'm really glad we're faster, because otherwise, Darmanitan is incredibly powerful, has a very high attack stat. It has some really good moves like Flare Blitz, and that would do a lot of damage to a Steel Pokemon like Metagross. But it also has fairly weak defenses, so being faster and having Earthquake, let's see if this is a one-hit knockout. Yes, it is. So I do feel a little bad for Vito. He didn't have the best type matchup there, but is what it is. And Swallow, his entire team is weak to ground types. Yeah, gotta watch that, dude. It's also, in this case, weak to Zen Headbutt. So because we get stabbed from Zen Headbutt, that will be our move. Ooh, not quite a knockout. Swallowed is pretty defensive. And again, what does it do? It changes my ability. Because that's the reason you weren't winning, Vito, because of my ability. No. I don't know what else, maybe a Confuse Ray or something. I don't know what else he had as an option, but I would not have used Gastro Acid. Alright, well, Earthquake is accurate, so let's go ahead and use Earthquake and finish off this battle. Vito is definitely by far the strongest of his family, but as I suspected all that time ago, not a challenge for us. Now, he would have been a challenge back at that time. Thankfully, our team has improved many times over since we faced his family right outside of Mauville. Better than my family? Is that possible? Apparently it is. Alright, that was a cool battle, though. I'm glad he had at least the 3 Pokemon. Made it a little more interesting. Alright, so what I'm going to do off screen is heal up our Pokemon with some berries, and even Ava I'll go ahead and heal, because it seems like we're not losing too many Pokemon, thankfully. And I'll move a different Pokemon to the lead, not sure who. And when we come back, we will do the second half of Victory Road. So the real challenge is just beginning. Should be a lot of fun. I will see you all then.